Welcome to TrailRecon. My name is Brad and I am out here at Easter Jeep Safari 2022, and we've been invited to check out all the great concepts that they developed for Easter Jeep Safari this year. And behind me is a Gladiator that's very unique, and it's got a very cool way of helping you find some of the accessories that are on there. Let's take a close-up look. So this is a 2022 Jeep Gladiator, and it's the decoder concept, and it's a very unique concept. It's an interesting way of folks being able to come up here and see what's bolted on and then order it for themselves, because everything that you see in red on this Gladiator is available from the Mopar Group, and my understanding is there's over 200 parts and accessories available. So let's just talk about some of the ones that are up here on the front. So we've already got a steel bumper, and I'm a big fan of the steel bumper. I think it just looks good. Plus, you can take the end caps off and give yourself a little bit of extra wheel clearance. But they have the Mopar winch mount that's down here with a worn winch. Then they've got their guard bar with some of their lights and their light mounts on here. It's a great looking front end, and it's all from a single manufacturer. Just come up here, get out your phone and scan the QR code, and it pulls it right up. You can order it right then and there. That's a very unique little feature. Up in the front, you'll see we've got a snorkel straight from Mopar, and I like that because when you have to cut up your vehicle, you want to make sure that it comes from a very reputable manufacturer, and you know that Mopar has done their research in doing something where you've got to cut a hole in the hood and then mount up a snorkel. That's a great design. There's also some A-pillar lights on both sides. Again, just scan and you can check them out. All right, let's go walk around the side and show you some of the other cool features on this Jeep Gladiator. One of the first things a lot of folks like to do is lift their Jeeps and throw some big old beefy wheels and tires on there. And so underneath here we have the Mopar kit, which gives you new shocks, new leaf springs, new control arms, and a bunch of other little features to allow you to run larger tires. Now on this Gladiator, we're running 37-inch tires on a beadlock capable wheel. And again, we've got a QR code down here. So this is a beadlock wheel you can get from Mopar, and then you'd have a great setup and go hit the trails. Now on the side of the Gladiator, we have the Mopar rock rails. What I like about these rock rails is they're nice and solid, and they're going to give you lots of protection. Plus, you can use them as a step, and that is nice. That doesn't come standard. That's something you got to get aftermarket, but I like that you can order that directly from Mopar. And then you've got the tubular doors, and these are great doors. They're solid. They have really heavy-duty latches. They're a great tubular door, and they're going to give you that nice open air experience, but still a little bit of safety precaution. Now, you also need to have some mirrors when you are out wheeling or driving, and they have their mirrors that attach right to those, so those are super cool. You've got your grab handles up there, so when you lift your vehicle super tall and you got it on 40-inch tires, you need to crawl up there. Those are nice to have as well. Let's go take a look at the truck bed. And we are fighting the wind out here. It is at least 20-mile-an-hour winds out here, but that's all right. We're making it do. Now, on the back of the truck bed, there's actually something that I didn't even know that Mopar offered until I saw it here, and that is an exhaust for the Jeep Gladiator. So you can get a cat back exhaust for the Gladiator. Of course, we've got the steel bumpers. You've got the rock rails that give you some nice protection if you're out, getting after it a little bit. And back here, we've got the cross-mounted rails that fit right into the Gladiator's existing rail system, and you can get a nice basket to carry a little bit of extra gear. If you're gonna go camping or go have a picnic or whatever, it's nice to be able to have some extra place to put some stuff, because I don't know about you, but sometimes that bed could get filled up pretty quick, and having a little bit of extra storage rack, that's helpful. Now on the inside of the decoder kit, there's just a few things in here. Of course, we've got our rubber mats, which are great to have if you are out on the trails a lot. If you have carpet, you're gonna be vacuuming those quite a bit. It's nice to be able to just hose off those rubber mats. And then we have the cat skin leather seats, and I have these in my vehicle, and I gotta say, I really love the options available. You can choose all kinds of colors, all kinds of different styles, stitching patterns. It really gives you a whole personalized feel to the interior of your vehicle. Plus, this leather is just so soft and supple. It's really nice. Now, this has a nice mesh top, which is helping keeping the sun off of us. We've got the auxiliary switches, which if you don't get your vehicle with those from the factory, you can order those from Mopar. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. I think this is a great little vehicle, and I love how they put it together, making it easy for everyone to figure out some of the options that you can get on a Jeep Gladiator. did say it recently, I kind of miss my Gladiator. It's a great vehicle. Oh, one thing I didn't mention is this also has a Mopar brake controller, which if you're doing some towing, which a lot of people are with their Gladiators, having a brake controller in here is a very nice little tool. Now, we've got the 37-inch tires and the Mopar suspension, and I've never driven the Mopar suspension on the Gladiator before. This is actually the first time, but I did have it on my Wrangler, and I really liked it. It's a nice soft ride, and it gives you a lot of extra clearance. And just going over that obstacle right there feels very comfortable. Of course, we're on 37-inch tires, so this thing's gonna go over just about anything we need it to. This is a great ride. I love the Gladiator builds. I think, you know, maybe someday I'll have another Gladiator in the driveway. What a cool concept, having all those accessories available for purchase by just the scan of a little QR code. Now, we are gonna go drive some more concepts, and I will leave links down below for all the videos we filmed here at Easter Jeep Safari. I hope you've enjoyed hanging out with us and the Dakota concept. Make sure you check us out at TrailRecon.com. Thanks for watching.